What do I have to
It's
do?
a little slow. You just have to be yourself. That's it.
All right. Is this on?
Well, now it's on. See, look.
Nice.
Riot Fest preview. Sincere Engineer is in my car to record Con Carne. That's you. Look at that.
It looks like there's a lump on my head.
No.
It's okay. It's okay.
Here, you want to turn the light
No,
off?
no, it's okay. I'm gonna not complain too much.
I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
No, it's cool.
Look at this. It's Con Carne. That's Deanna. That's Sincere Engineer right next to me. Con Carne, presented by the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston. I have to tell you, Deanna, from Sincere Engineer, I've been driving a Mazda 6 lately from the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston, 1015 Chicago Avenue. It is damn near the most luxurious thing I've ever driven. I mean, it's comfortable. The pickup on it is amazing. I took it to Kenosha the other weekend, actually. It was fantastic. Safety features, top notch. It's got one of those 360 views, like those space age, like.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
Until Mazda, only NASA had this technology where you could see the sides of the car from the outside, the front and the back. It's amazing. But you know what? There are so many great cars and models to choose from at the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston, 1015 Chicago Avenue. Try a Mazda 3. We're in a Mazda 3 right now. Or a Mazda CX-9. How about an SUV?
Cool.
Yeah, cool. You're going to be going to Riot Fest.
That's
maybe
true.
an SUV. That's what all the punk rock bands are using these days, is SUVs.
Running, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I bet you Pennywise travels with an SUV. Right?
I don't know them.
Slayer?
Probably.
Slayer probably does.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Autobarn Mazda of Evanston, 1015 Chicago Avenue. We are outside Tacos Garcia,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Can you read the slogan for me?
It makes a difference in Mexican taste.
Doesn't even make sense, does it? It makes a difference
I'd
in
have to think
Mexican
about
taste. Yeah, not really.
I
And
like
yet,
this-
here we are.
I like the bird sign.
So we're going to talk. We're going to eat some tacos. You're ready for this, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
It's Con Carne. Let's eat in the car. It's Con Carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van
You got 2 chicken tacos, or as they say, pollo.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. And this may be one of those places that just gives you the tacos, and you kind of have to guess.
Yes. Yours had.
I have 3. This okay.
This feels. Yeah.
They're super hot, so please
There's
be
a
careful.
line.
So as we're talking here, Deanna,
Yeah.
I'm going to see you here right now. People are watching you on Facebook Live.
Did someone comment?
Ooh, ask her about brewing. I'm getting to that.
Oh,
Brewing with
okay.
Pollyanna. We want to talk about the Sincere Engineer beer. And see, here's the thing: the software makes it harder to read
Yeah.
when people comment. It used to be much easier.
You want me to watch it on mine so we get 8?
Well, no, I want you to. No, don't. Okay, now don't.
They're coming.
They're coming. That's the way this works. All right. Long story short, about 2 years ago, I had Billy Corrigan in the car, and he was obsessed with how few people were tuning in as we were recording this, to the point where it gave me PTSD from doing this podcast.
Yeah.
People
so
watch it
good.
after the fact. People will watch it on the Con Carne YouTube.
For
People
sure. I
yes.
haven't shared it yet.
You haven't shared it yet. But what was my point? Oh, yeah, no, it's just hard to monitor. Slow internet. Oh, that's great.
Nice.
We'll see how that turns out. Okay,
It's okay.
so, someone wrote, now I want tacos.
Get some.
Get some. So we're seeing you here in the car right now. We can also see you the weekend of the 13th of September.
Yep.
Riot Fest.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
We're pplaying Sunday.
You're playing
But
Sunday.
yes.
One of the local artists playing that day. One of the finer local artists. What do you think when you got that call? Was this something that was in the works for a while, or?
I think I knew several months ago. It was awesome. I'm super scared though. So.
Why are you scared? You're an accomplished musician.
Oh sure, yeah.
You're beloved in the community.
Maybe. It just like I've gone like all of them in the past as a fan, so it's weird to be on the other side of it now.
I get that. So how do you prepare for that? I mean, do you
Practice.
Practice, sure.
Yeah.
It's like the Carnegie Hall thing. Practice.
For
But,
sure.
like, do you change your set list at all? Do you
No. Now's not the time to make any changes.
go with what's been working
Yeah,
for you?
exactly.
Okay. So let me open up a taco
Yeah,
or two here.
I'm gonna open this so it's not like interrupting you.
Where did I put mine? Oh,
Your
I've got the
pocket,
phone
oh.
leaning up against it.
Nice.
First time I remember coming to this area, we're at Armitage is that Kedzie behind us? Maybe?
That way is Kenzie.
All right. First time I remember coming to this area, I was in high school, and I remember my friends and I, sneaking into Rosa's, the blues club, about a block down, underage, and getting loaded on, I think, Michelob.
They have that. Oh, no, never mind.
So here we go. This is...
Oh, do I have to open mine?
You don't have... So, it actually looks and smells good. I got 2 al pastor and a chorizo. I believe this would be... This might be pastor. You've got the pollo. I'm going to try this on camera, which, as we established before we started recording, always attractive.
Yeah, I might not. I don't know. Should I do it? I don't know. They smell really good. But people are going to watch it in screen cap and then Photoshop. People are cruel.
I don't want to put any peer pressure on you, but it's not very punk rock to not eat a taco on camera.
Is it?
Punk rock is saying, I don't care what the screen capturers are going to do. I'm going to eat this pollo taco.
I'm like so afraid to do anything with this band because the punk news people are so mean.
Are they really?
Not the people that comment.
Oh, but isn't the fundamental rule of the internet, isn't it something we've already all learned?
Don't read them.
Don't read the comments.
I
know it's hard not to, but...
I always do.
So
it's bad.
How could anyone say anything bad about you?
Oh, I don't know. There's a lot to make fun of.
No, there's not. You know what's interesting? You know who was your fiercest advocate and really helped open my eyes to your music?
No.
Josh Caterer from the Smoking
Really?
Popes.
Oh, he's a sweetheart.
He was one of your most outspoken fans.
That's nice.
And he said in his very low-key Josh Caterer voice, James, I'm telling you, you have to get Sincere Engineer on your show. And his measured, like, I'm not messing around Josh Caterer voice.
That's awesome. I'll have to thank him. He's so cool. I've played a couple shows with him and the Popes. They're the best.
They're the best, right. So let's give a little Sincere Engineer history. The last round of music, the last cluster of music was 2017?
Yeah. I'm working on a new record.
Okay.
So
how's it coming
it's been
along?
kind of a long time. I'm pretty close to being done with the writing. And we've demoed most of it, so I don't know. We're shooting for next year.
You have a quirky take, not quirky. Very normal. You're a very normal person in the way you approach songwriting.
Oh.
You write about the things that...
I thought that was the end of the quote.
No.
You seem to be a very normal person.
No, but I mean, you write about everyday stuff but make it interesting and listenable.
Oh, sure. I get it. I thought you just meant like you're not acting weird. Sorry.
No.
Okay.
Here's my concern for you at an early stage in your career, relatively early stage. I saw it happen to the Barenaked Ladies. I worry that you might be cursed with the corn dog thing.
Like, I am. Yeah, I can't get away from it.
Like, no matter what.
I
like,
know.
in my wildest dreams, I didn't want to take you to a hot dog stand tonight. I didn't want to, like...
I almost mentioned that the hot dogs would have been cool.
Oh.
But it's okay. It is on brand, but you're right.
It is on brand.
I'm trying to get out of it.
Okay, fair enough.
It's like, every tweet to me is like a picture of like someone eating at a carnival. I'm like, I mean, it's cool. It's great.
I mean, who doesn't like carnival food, really?
I love. I wish carnival games weren't so expensive.
I've said this before. When I make my first million, which the clock's ticking on this, but when I make my first million, perhaps on Con Carne, I want to buy a Skee-Ball machine, which is kind of a carnival game.
Like a carnival grade one? Because they're all rigged to be hard.
Like a carnival grade, like the hardwood. Mm-hmm. But here's the key: if you get a Skee-Ball machine, you got to get the prize redemption center.
What's that? I don't know what that is.
Well, because the machine spits out tickets when you.
Oh, right.
And then what do you do with the tickets? You got to redeem them.
Yeah, at your house.
When I make my first million, when I have my first million,
you have to get the glass case
with like the
prizes that cost less than
like the Funko Pops
fee.
and the blacklight posters and the yo-yos.
Yeah, we should have went to Chuck E. Cheese. They have good breadsticks.
You are saying this as a not parent.
Oh, you can't even go if you don't have a kid. Never mind.
Yeah, no, you can't. But as a parent, I can honestly say I am past the Chuck E. Cheese point in my life.
It's probably good.
And I'm cool with it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's dirty.
It's dirty. Not fun dirty. It's just dirty.
Like film on everything.
I was talking with a fellow parent the other day. He's like, greatest thing I ever realized is that you can buy beer at Chuck E. Cheese. Got to take the edge off, right?
For sure. Hit the salad bar. So
no, we're fine eating tacos from Tacos Garcia.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your band.
What do you want to know about them? Like the people in
Do
it?
you like them?
Oh yeah, they're cool. They drive me crazy. No, I'm kidding.
By the way, no napkins given with this meal.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that.
None. You see,
The
my
red sauce
hand.
is everywhere.
My hand is covered in grease. This may be my last taco as we record.
And then you have to do the finger lick.
Yeah, not doing that on camera. Nope.
See what I mean?
All right, so tell me about the Sincere Engineer Band.
There's 4 of us. I don't know. This is bad. A bad description. Kyle Guy, Adam Beck, and Nick Arvanitis. They're all from other bands in the area. Like, Nick and Kyle are in Dog and Wolf, and Adam's in the band Into It Over It. So they're all like seasoned musicians, and they have to put up with me and all of my being a pain in the ass.
So they
I
take
can swear, right? Is ass a swear?
Ass is barely a swear.
Okay, cool.
Now, where do you stand on profanity? Profanity doesn't bother me at all.
I don't use it too much, but I'm fine with it.
You don't?
No, I do if I. That's
I
like
realize
how you know I'm mad.
God, I realized as we were sitting in there, I probably swore a lot.
Oh, it's fine. I'm not like offended by it. I just don't. I save it for when it's.
You make it count.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it just doesn't bother me.
Sure.
Like ass?
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. I think it's my parents don't swear in front of me, so I think that's why. Nice, prepared.
Kleenex wet wipe. You just never know, Deanna. I've had enough food in this car.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Would you like one?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I barely.
Because that whole being on camera thing.
Exactly.
So tell me about the Sincere Engineer beer. We should be drinking that right now.
Yeah.
Instead of Coke.
Except it's kind of illegal, but that's okay. We'd have to
Oh yeah,
do this
even if we're parked, you're right. Good
not
call.
in the Mazda.
I'm glad you're here as the voice of reason.
It's
I do have a car sponsor as well.
based on like Fun Dip.
Fun dip, like the stuff you put like
Yep.
the sugar stick in and
Exactly. It's like a sour. I don't know a lot about beer, but I helped to come up with that idea with the Pollyanna Brewing people out of Lamont, Illinois.
So-
They're very nice, and we sugared everyone's rims at the release of it
so
to do like this.
So the logical transition, talking about beer, I should mention Con Carne, presented by the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston, 1015 Chicago Avenue. We are recording live to tape on Armitage Avenue in front of Tacos Garcia. So the logical progression, going from talking about beer, let's talk about ceramic tile, which is really, that's your hangover anthem.
Sure. Yeah.
One too many misspent nights?
That's the one about yeah. That coincides with the corn dog one because there's the part where I hit my head. That's all about the same night.
Got it. So it's like a concept album. It's like listening to Yes.
Hardly.
If you like Yes, you're going to love Sincere Engineer. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know. I don't know that band that well. But there's this part when
I knew it as I said that. I'm like, this is going to really bring out our age differential, and I should hold it in.
No,
but
it's okay. I know they're from I'm not gonna guess.
Yeah, okay.
The 60s.
Sure. I think they started in '69.
Cool, great.
Uh-huh.
I like Dad Rock a lot.
This podcast is over.
No, I mean the Eagles and stuff. That was my tour. We just came back from a tour in July. I listened to the Eagles the whole time. Very not punk of me.
But you can't just like one style of music, right?
But you also can listen to more than just the Eagles in a
True.
two-year span.
But I was thinking about this the other day. Frequent guest on Con Carne. He's really the Alec Baldwin of Con Carne. Denis Buckley of 88 Fingers Louie.
He's cool.
He's super cool.
Do you think he's watching?
He might be. Sometimes he watches.
Cool.
Denis Buckley likes to watch.
That's good.
But Denis Buckley will frequently post stuff to his personal Facebook. He's this omnivore of music, and I'm really impressed because when people listen to 88 Fingers Louie, you figure, well, that dude probably only listens to one type of music. But he was talking about Squeeze the other day, and he just
I saw that.
I really he is a role model for the way people should consume music because he's all over the place. So
that's awesome.
To the point. Eagles, sure, why not?
Cool.
Take it easy. Tequila Sunrise.
People make fun.
Long
of
run.
them.
I'm not an Eagles fan, but I appreciate that you have a diverse range of music interests.
Thanks.
All right, so
this is Eagles heavy. We need to change it.
So, all right, as far as Sincere Engineer goes, if you're watching on the Facebook Live, in fact, if you're listening on the podcast, or if you're watching on YouTube, I'm trying to hype the YouTube more.
Cool.
Because that's where the kids are.
That is
yeah.
where. Yeah. Is that? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do I need a presence on TikTok?
That's what I was about to
Yeah.
say. Yeah. I don't
Fair enough.
really get any of it.
Fair enough.
I'm too old.
Here we go again. So if you're watching, listening, whatever, Sincere Engineer, you can see the band at Riot Fest earlier in the day on Sunday.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Make sure you're camped out, ready to support. I mean, it's a local band.
Yeah.
I mean, this is you got to show some support.
For sure.
Riot Fest season is my favorite time of year. I love Riot Fest. Now I'm going to be back doing some interviews for Con Carne in the media tent.
Cool.
I just started booking those interviews yesterday, or trying to book them. I'm not sure who I'll get, so be sure to say hi. So
Me or them?
You.
Okay, cool.
You.
I'll be there.
Since you're going to be walking around, I mean, say hi
I
so I'm
will,
not
for sure.
like alone. Like, oh, there's Deanna from Sincere Engineer.
Yeah. I definitely will.
I'll put you in front of a microphone.
Sweet.
I can't tell. I can't tell if my mustache is bothering me or
Did you get burned?
no. I can't tell if I have cilantro on my mouth, and it's a question.
Gotcha. Good thing it's in 360p.
Yeah, good thing it's in 360p.
I'm just kidding.
So,
All right.
so see Sincere Engineer, and then after that, you said you've been demoing new music. What does the rest of 2019 hold for Sincere Engineer?
We're gonna announce some more shows in a couple weeks, and I think we're gonna release a song in a couple weeks.
Are you gonna kind of do that incrementally, like one song at a time?
Probably like 3 leading up to the record, like last time.
Fantastic.
That's what people do, right? I don't know.
That's the thing.
Cool.
That's the thing. All right. Well, make sure I get the music so I can play it
for
on my
sure.
on my radio show.
I will definitely do that.
It's funny. We were talking before, as we were waiting for food, and Deanna mentioned that her first exposure to me was hearing the Lawrence Arms on the Zone, the defunct radio station. I had the Lawrence Arms on. No one listened to that radio station, Deanna.
Yeah.
No one. You were the only person I think
found
who
it
heard me.
years later.
Yeah, you were the only person who heard me on the Zone talking to the Lawrence Arms. The early Brendan Kelly days.
Yeah, I can't. He goes like, he said something like, "Chris was in Tricky Dick. Can I say that?" And you were like, "It's a band, sure."
That's you've heard the interview more than once. I can.
That's embarrassing.
That's amazing. Riot Fest 2019. She will be on stage.
Doing stuff.
Okay.
Is that it? Do you want me to say something?
No, I got nothing else. And then look for new music, or listen for new music. Actually, look for it, then listen.
Correct.
New music from Sincere Engineer. Thank you for doing this. I hope this was fun.
It was.
Are we shaking hands? Like, here, listen. We're signing a historic peace accord today. Con Carne,
Nice.
presented by the Autobahn Mazda of Evanston. That wasn't too weird, was it?
No,
Okay,
thanks, guys.
I'm going to turn off the video.
Sweet.